The what now? One, 5, 3. Huh? So we're missing... Two, 5, 1, 4. One, 2, 2, 5, 1. 1, 2, 2, 5, 1. Ding! Ding! I have made the machine go ding. And that has opened a big door somewhere. Oh, over there, in fact. So one of 3 big doors has been opened by this machine. So we have to find the others in the factory, I assume. Did I just die then? I may have just died then and not realised it. That was weird. There's a giant elephant in the background. Is he making like a weird Trojan horse? Who knows? Ah, a fast travel point. Just a fast travel point? Just a fast travel points. Okay. And this is going to lead down to the big lava room. Lava room? Big molten metal room. It's not lava, is it? It's not from a volcano. Like I can be bothered to deal with you guys. Yeah, my spirit bar's gone. Gone white again. I'm guessing that's just a graphical thing. Oops. Where'd you go? These things are kind of annoying to fight. Huh. I kind of want to go and see over here first. See if there's anything on the other side of that lava pit. Nice work, Dema. You absolute muppets. Oh. Camera, not a fan of that. Oh, darn. Huh, there's a big... Don't know why I just jumped at him. Yeah, screw you. Is it that one? Yes. Right, and that's just there. Okay. So this is the... That's the lava. And yeah, you definitely need to glide to be able to get over that. Also... Jump into him. Oh, that's a jump up. Right. Oh. I was expecting another one and didn't get one. Ah, okay, there's a... Oh, that's somewhat mean. Ooh, new cane. Yeah, the beam still goes. Right, new cane. An eagle head. Increased attack damage. Just in general? Low spirit recharge. Yeah, so there's a real kind of push-me-pull-you trade-off with all of the different cane types in this game. Oh, it's got a fire sweep. Decent range. Doesn't seem much more. Huh. Doesn't seem more powerful at all. Also, we're missing another spirit weapon, one assumes. One thing I will say is that it's got decent range, and I think a pretty chunky attack speed. Right, we've gotta go up here now. Yes, I feel like I've got a fair chunk of feedback. No, that's the wrong way. You actually want to go down? Now, what's through here? just a single room. That connector's busted as well. Yeah, see, that is not more attack. See, right, 19 versus 29. 31. I think that needs looking at. Because it's clearly wrong. Ow. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm unsure on that. I do wish there was a little bit more variety in terms of the enemies. But of course, hand-drawn enemies are very resource intensive. I assume there's something hidden up here. Oh, there's another one of the machines. Yes, 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 I know. Anything else up here? Is it... right. 4, 4, 2, 1, 3. 4, 4, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 5, 1. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, that got to the limit of my easy memorization process. I do wonder if it's random. I assume the door has opened. Rosemary mugwort turkey. Oh, I wonder. Ah, it can attack through. Oh, no, it can't attack through. Huh? Oh, can spirit weapons attack through that shield? I don't know whether I tried that. I just feel that it's inconsistent and poorly explained anyway. Right, that's the way up to the machine. This is just going to link us down to that room that we've already been into. Ah, there is, however... Marier's Charm. Decrease spirit cost by half and doubles damage taken. Yeah, some of these have got quite the balance. And that just takes us up to there. Okay. Right, I guess we go... Almost... Well, I did press the wrong button there. Let's head back. Ugh, every time. Whilst I appreciate that, I could be fighting these enemies for the resources, etc., etc. I just don't feel like some of them are worth it. Generally speaking, traversal feels a little bit stiff, but not horrendously. It's a little bit on the slower side. Right, this should have 2. Yeah, right, there's 2 doors open. So I'm going to take a guess at this room up here that we passed, thinking, yeah, there's no point to going up there. Let's go this way first. I suspect that's probably just the 3rd room with the machine in. Because that would be par for the course for me. We've got to go through the save room anyway, haven't we? Yes, I don't know what happened with that fight. It will be really interesting to see the changes made between this build and the final build. Oops. Oh, shoot. Pain. Well, I'm glad I saved on the way past. Nice. Grenade Man is quite cleverly hidden there. Oops. Not how I was planning on doing that. Right, that's the lever that turned the lava off. Yeah, we were probably supposed to go up here first because that's where the lava took us. In fact, it's a single room, which I assume is going to have machine. Ah. Right, this gives us an opportunity to check. The responsiveness of that spirit whip is very low. Those guys are kind of odd enemies. Like that. Whee! Okay. So we need to glide over to there. But not dash. Okay. So not the machine room then. Elena's arrowhead adds a 50% damage bonus for 5 seconds after using attack ghosts. Okay. But no machine. Oh, it's here. How did I miss that? I was going to say. Right. 1, 5, 2, 2. 1, 5, 2, 2. 1, 5, 2, 2. 5, 4, 1, 5, 4, 1, 5, 2. 5, 4, 1, 5, 2. 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 5, 1, 4, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 1. 1, 4, 2, 5, 1, 1. Ting! Hurrah! So I'm assuming the fast travel room there is because end game. Do you want to go back and explore anything else before you final boss, etc., etc.? Which is, you know, good design. Having that option of, it's not quite a point of no return, but because there's still this one room over here in the observatory that I haven't got a clue how to get to, and we are still 6 heirlooms short. So either we are not about to face the final boss and there's another zone. In fact, let's check out the map scrolling. See, the map still scrolls up quite a way. You know, this is the bottom of the map. This is the right-hand side of the map. But upwards, we can go a chunk still. So I'm wondering if this is going to take us up. This is the left-hand side of the map as well. So I wonder if there's going to be a... I don't know, a sky fortress or something. Or a giant elephant helicopter. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, we can now go through this door. Right, I just want to try something. Yeah, I think this has got a really fast 3-hit combo. Which is why it's classified as high attack power. I like the fact that they all control differently. Oh, there we go. Oops. I thought there might be a... Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay, so there is an upper section. Oh, and another save room. So we're definitely... Well, I mean, it could technically be the save room before the final boss. But the map scrolling has me thinking maybe we have got more game yet. Let's find out. Oh, no. Caspar Malthus is here. Is this the end? Potentially. Ebenezer, you found him. This is Caspar Malthus. Why, Eric, my dear fellow, it is indeed. How delightful it is to see you again. Caspar Malthus, I am Ebenezer Scrooge, and I implore you to lend me your ear for a moment. It is of great importance that you heed my words with the utmost attention. Ebenezer Scrooge, I am well aware of your identity. My father has spoken of your unwelcome interference and meddling in our affairs this very night. But know this, old man, that what I have created shall usher in a new era of progress and prosperity for all. Understand that you may fear change, but rest assured the world shall be better off for it. A better world, you say? For whom, pray tell? For your workers? For the poor and downtrodden of this city? Will they too partake in your vision of progress and prosperity? What will become of them? Are there no more prisons? No union workhouses? That's a nice callback to actually what Scrooge says to the charity workers in, is it stave 1 of Christmas Carol? Cease this folly, Caspar. I have spent this evening delving into the depths of your past, and what I have discovered paints a different picture of you. Once you were a person who cherished discovery for its own sake, not for profit, not progress, but for the sheer joy of uncovering the mysteries of the world and the universe. What has become of that person, Caspar? Where's that passion and joy gone? There's Binman going past. Pause. Right, 5 minutes later. Once you were a person who cherished discovery for its own sake, not for profit nor progress, but for the sheer joy of uncovering the mysteries of the world and the universe. What has become of that person, Caspar? Where's that passion and joy gone? Those were just childish dreams. Childish dreams? Caspar, I disagree. The pursuit of knowledge and the desire to better oneself and one's fellow man is not a mere childish fancy, but a noble and worthy goal. This is the person you were before your father got a hold of you. Haley? Is it truly you after all these years? I had heard rumours of your passing, and the news struck me with such grief that I could scarcely believe it. Do you remember this map, Caspar? You and Haley inscribed your names to it years ago. This was not an act of childish vandalism, but a vow to keep alive that part of yourself that burned with the desire for discovery and exploration. It was a promise to never let that flame be extinguished, no matter how dark the world may seem. No text. My father loves me. He was the only one that ever cared for me. What about your mother? My mother? She only cared for my brother. When Victor died, she fell into such grief at the thought of being left with only me as a child. That is one of your father's lies. See for yourself. My little thing's floating kind of in the way. Caspar? Mother? You are here? How? Caspar, my dear, dear Caspar. I never thought I'd see you again. I've loved you every day of your entire life. Whatever your father told you was a lie to harden your heart and prevent you from straying from his ambitions. This is true, Caspar. These letters I have in my hand contain the proof of your mother's devotion to you. She wrote to you every week since your separation, and each one was kept from your eyes by your father. That may be true, and the reason for my father's falsehood eludes me, yet I am most certain that he acted with my own welfare in mind. He has always been the protector of my well-being. I thought the same once too, brother. Victor, can this really... What has happened to you? I thought that by obeying his every whim, our father would find contentment, and I would earn his love and respect. Yet I was naught but a mere instrument to be wielded for his ambitions. And when I had fulfilled his use, he cast aside my remembrance and turned to thee, my brother. These medals were your brother's, which bore witness to his sacrifice in the Malthus household's honour. Let your father cast them aside, and your brother too, in equal disdain. The same fate shall befall you, Caspar. Your future shall mirror mine own unless you act with haste, lest you desire to witness your humanity ebb away into the abyssal corners of the earth for all eternity. You must break free from our father's shackles and put an end to this insanity. Caspar, your soul bears the potential for virtuousness. Your past and present acquaintances have seen your goodness and held it dear. Should you continue down this path, you have seen the unspeakable atrocities that await your future. I too have trodden this path and have emerged anew. Should you require assistance, I and all those who care for you shall offer you aid. I do not know if I can. Daddy appears. What a feeble lad you are, still clinging to the shadow of your mother. You inherited more from her than I had once apprehended. Father, I'm sorry my words were spoken in haste. I retract them in full play. Forgive me. Fear not, Caspar. Your father shall not take your liberty as he once did mine. Keep your distance from my brother, father. He will no longer be a pawn in your games of manipulation. We will keep you from destroying the goodness in this man. Your time in this world has passed, Gaius. Leave this place and do with your afterlife as you see fit. Languish as an unrepentant or contemplate your transgressions like the rest of these chained spirits. Whatever you decide, leave Caspar out of it. Well, Caspar, is this path of cowardness and weakness really your choice? Father, I can't... I thought not. Caspar, please be strong. I warned you earlier, Ebenezer, that interference would lead to your demise. Oh, boss fight time. Probably should have equipped my stuff for that, shouldn't I? Well, that doesn't... Okay, so time stop's useless. Oops. Take that! All the damage. Gotcha. Yes, we've got to the stage where we're overpowering everything. Oh. Phase 2. Makes sense. Oh. Okay, that was just an obstacle. Ooh. I'm not entirely sure what these things are supposed to do. Oh, they actually do damage if you hit them. Boss 05. Defeat the 5th boss. Stage 5 has been updated. Caspar, it is over. Are you all right? Did my father truly become that wretched being? No, my dear boy, he did not become that creature. This was who he always was inside. You disgraceful usurpers. Generations of our family have lived and died to bring about this age, and you throw it aside. You are no better than the street maggots I would crush beneath my shoes. If you continued on your father's path, you would have devoted far more than that. If not for you, Ebenezer, I would have devoted my life to this man. It may seem daunting, but it is really not so hard. Goodbye. That's not Ebenezer that says that. Goodbye, father. And endgame. Or ending. Slice? Ah, stabbed in the back by your own father. What have I done? This is very dramatic, isn't it? Blatch! It's the artwork and animation has been really nice. That looks a little bit weird. That's just two separate pieces of that thing moved at once. Lights. Oh, is that the mom? Did the mom die? Did he kill her? Scrooge? What you gonna do? Throw all the ghosts! Blutch. I wonder if this changes depending on which ones you've collected. Because technically speaking, you can miss some of them. Oh! Blood. It's very Alucard, isn't it? In fact, he's got a very Alucard colour scheme now I think about it. Very Netflixy. Netflix Castlevania Alucard. That was cool. Credits. I feel like we've missed something. As you can see, the studio that made this, not massive. Obviously, Play on Worlds has got a few more people in it. But realistically, there's what, maybe 15-ish people total that put this together? And I think that's a pretty good accomplishment. Ah, there was. I don't think these guys have been mentioned. Void Studios. Maybe they outsourced for some bits. But yeah, clearly a lot of budget was put into the 2D art and the animation. But, you know, just based on this, a lot of the credits are for art-related things, which for a hand-drawn thing like this isn't massively surprising. Yeah, it looks like they pulled in a fair few people to help with the art. And that does make sense, considering the size of the project. Again, more 2D artists. Finding people that mesh together with the style that you're going for if you're outsourcing must be a fairly tricky thing to do. Voiceover? Voiceover? Was there any voiceover? Stories and characters based on A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, just in case you didn't know. Merry Christmas. God bless us, everyone. Nice. Old-fashioned photograph. The air was filled with phantoms. This is the... Yeah, that's the opening thing. So... I am confused. I'm confused for a couple of reasons. First of all, because the map scrolls so high up, but secondly, because of this room here. I cannot see any way of getting to it. There are no more connections left on this map. To get to it. Which makes me wonder if there is something that I have just missed in general. And I don't know. I find that a little bit odd. I do like the fact that it saved the final room on. And I assume if we go in here, and let's just test... Let's try that again. Let's just test this. Is this gonna... Yes. So that just goes back to the final encounter. Again, as I expected it to. I think then, as I make my way back down to the warp room, I guess it's time for some just general feedback. For the most part, I have enjoyed my time with Ebenezer and the Invisible World. I'm up to just over 10 hours, assuming that updates in real time. And actually, I'm not sure it does. But I've got at least 10 hours into the game. And I think it is missing some things. It's missing a percentage counter for area completion, which is generally considered a bit of a staple of the genre. This bothers me. Six heirlooms. Now, I'm pretty certain one or two of them are from the merchants. But this is going to sound very egotistical, but I refuse to believe that I have done such a bad job of exploring and putting my map together that I have somehow missed that many things. That's not where I wanted to go either, is it? You know, I've been and I've checked all of the walls that I could think of. How many are there left to buy? Also, we've got the health and stuff upgrades to do, haven't we? Yeah, I'm wondering if not quite everything is in this build. Yeah, so I need to farm some items, I guess, to get these guys. Yeah, see, this is... I don't understand why that dialogue thing happens. But yeah, need to farm up some materials. But we've got the various kind of secrety or rare charms that we can equip just to farm some dudes. Yeah, so we've only got one. We've only got one more. And we need some platinum, was it, for that? So I'm a bit confused. Yeah, maybe I just have missed something really obvious. But with no way of... See, that bothers me. That does. But yeah, I find it very, very odd indeed that I've somehow managed to miss such a number of things. And with no way, with no indication whatsoever on the map as to percentage completion or what is missing or if I've missed X, Y, or Z in any particular zone or area. And the fact that it scrolls up so high. I'm wondering if there is a... I can't imagine that there's a Castlevania style different ending. Let's take a look at the achievements. Right, we've got 5 locked achievements. So complete all ghost upgrades challenges. I don't even know what they are. Get all relics in the game. We're miles off. Get all weapons in the game. No. Health upgrade. Spirit upgrade. So somewhere there's another weapon. And I assume it's another spirit one. Six slots. I don't score video games. I'm not a big fan of review scores. You know, if you've watched somebody play something, you can usually come to a conclusion as to whether you would find it an interesting gaming experience or not. You know, sometimes you see something and it plays differently to how you'd expect based on how somebody else plays the game, and that's generally an unavoidable thing. That's just... That's just part and parcel of the nature of video games. But generally speaking, I have enjoyed my time with Ebenezer and the Invisible World. It is a very nice looking game. It's got a lot of character. I like the story. It's also got, in this particular build at least, a few things that realistically could do with having a little bit of work done on them. The dialogue attribution isn't always right. A percentage counter would be nice. A tutorial explaining what the red shield on enemies is would be nice. I think generally speaking, the enemy variety is okay, but I'd arguably like more unique enemies per area, you know, more thematic enemies. I get why that's not necessarily doable. But right now, in the build that we've got, or that I've got, I seem to be missing a good number of things which I have not got any idea how to get. We seem to have completed the quest. We've got all of the ghosts. Oh, these are the upgrade quests, aren't they? Those are the ghost upgrade quests. So defeating all of the bits and pieces for that. Defeating X number of enemies with such and such a power. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's the upgrade quests. So that's not something that we've missed. Yeah, so master all ghosts. But yeah, there's a good number of relics and a single weapon, and obviously some spirit upgrades. So I guess if I find those, I will obviously throw them on my map, but I'm not going to record me doing that. Unless it turns out that they're in really awkward places and you have to do really awkward things, in which case, you know, I probably will. But I think, generally speaking, Ebenezer and the Invisible World is a good time. It's a good time. It's not like a really super short game. In fact, let's just... I did just save, didn't I? Yeah. There were some issues with the menus and so on and so forth. I'm just going to exit the game to let Steam update playtime. 10.9 hours. So almost 11 hours, but haven't 100%ed. Now, obviously, 100%ing a game, your mileage, my favourite saying this, isn't it? Your mileage is very much going to vary depending on whether you found the things that I didn't. There it is. Yeah, it will depend on, you know, how many of the different bits and pieces that you found. I do find it odd that I've missed somehow so much when I'm generally very thorough in my exploration, but it could be that when I go and, you know, take some screenshots now and finish putting the map together, it's possible that it will be really obvious. But the one thing that confuses me greatly is this particular room in the observatory, which doesn't seem to link to anything. Maybe there's some kind of Castlevania style thing that you have to wear certain items to get through, but again, it's a one-way door. You know, there's very obvious a lever on the other side of it, so I don't know. Ebenezer and the Invisible World, an early look, or this is an early build, so in all likelihood, the version of the game that is now, because it has to be available now, because I can't release this until after the release date. The game that is available now may well be ever so slightly different to this, and I'm going to have to play through it again to double check everything, essentially. I'm pretty certain that the chests are randomized. I've just thought there was that one room with a mirror that didn't do anything. Where was that? It's actually only to the left of here. Yeah, it's that room there. There was the room with the mirror, which just gave us a pretty vista of London. But didn't actually have anything in it. I suppose all of the different mirror rooms might have things hidden inside them. You know, we found chests inside the mirrors, but I don't think we've actually found any... I don't think we found... No, because I would have marked it on. Yes, what is the point of this mirror? Unless there's a secret boss. Ah! Oh. Okay. So what was I just saying? Increases cane and spirit weapons damage and spirit recharge speed. Well, that's just an overall buff to everything, isn't it? Increases cane and spirit weapons damage and spirit recharge speed. Huh. Don't I have the compass on? I do. But that didn't point to it, did it? Huh. But that does mean then that I need to go and explore all of the ghostly passages for bits and pieces, because there could be... And I suppose the breakable wall situation has been a little bit odd. Because some of them have been very well hidden. Or, you know, very unobvious. Oh, okay. That gives us about a 20+% damage increase with no actual downside. So we could have found that a good chunk earlier. Anyway, gotta go map. I'll see what I can see. Yeah, I've enjoyed this. There's clearly still at least one room for me to get into somehow, but it's possible that I just need to go around hitting all the walls at this point, which is not something that I'm a massive fan of. I'd really like a percentage counter per area or something like that, but yeah, it is what it is. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, do please leave it a like, subscribe for more Metroidvania content, Souls-like content, whatever random stuff demo-wise that I put out and react to. I do a bit of everything. I've got no niche these days. If you are into Metroidvanias though, highly recommend checking out my coffee.com page, coffee.com/Demajen or demajen.co.uk, my website where I store all of the free versions of my Metroidvania maps, and I'm sure there'll be a free version of this out by the time this video reaches your ears and eyeballs. It's been an interesting game so far to map out, I must say. I haven't finished it yet, obviously, but it's been an interesting one so far. But again, I'm going to have to go and recheck everything with the retail release of the game. It'll be interesting to see just what kind of changes there are for that. Until next time, stay safe, stay fabulous. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.